I'm using 3 tools in the actual moment, which is tarot, astrology, and Akashic records reading. But these are the tools where my purpose is to take the person that is in front of me to see the patterns. So my work is about understanding the pattern, understanding the origin of the pattern. The origins of the pattern can be family. Part of it is family tree. There is another associated part, which is past lives. And for those that do not agree or do not believe in past lives, you can comprehend it as memories of your ancestors as well, which goes back to family patterns, or psychic attacks that you're having from lower dense entities, that what we call spiritual attacks, that are like energetic viruses that get attached to us when our frequency, our vibration is really low. Mm-hmm. So in a session, basically, the person comes with questions like, I lost my job, I'm in a bad relationship with my partner, I have this issue with my children, I don't feel happy about this, I have problems in this and that. So through these tools, for example, if we take, let's say, astrology, through a birth chart interpretation, we can analyze the map of the soul, because my job is to take the person, to take them out of the lineal vision of life, take them up to the observer, and if they cannot remember, at least I am reminding them of the purpose and the plan they brought down when they came to this earth. And that is visible in a birth chart. It's like the map. So the person starts feeling, okay, this is why I have had these issues. Because we need to remember that the difficulties are our let's say, our masters of reality, that bring us awareness of the work that we came to do on this earth. There was no mistake in your past. The worst scenarios that you went through were so much needed for you to have a process of awakening, because they were they were like the situations that call your attention to look for higher purpose. So through the tarot, also, it's more intimate, because astrology can give us a general vision. Through transits, we can see what's actually going on, but it's a very general vision. When we have a session of tarot, a therapeutic tarot approach, it's not for predicting. We can do a forecast without any doubt, because the tarot pretty much tells us how's the energy today. But the purpose of a therapeutic tarot, for example, I think is the best way is to explain it with an example. Let's say that somebody asks me, am I going to get that job? And then I can read the energy. And let's say that the answer, it seems to be blocked. Then the therapeutic tarot does not stop and no, you're not going to get that job, like search for another one. No, the therapeutic tarot will take you to understand what is blocking your life from achieving your best possible future. So it's a call of attention in which we put literally the cards on the table so that you understand what is going in a direction which is not aligned. And interestingly, we not always know ourselves as we think. For example, some people might tell me, I don't have a relationship. I haven't had a relationship in years, and I really want to get in a relationship, and I don't know why I don't match anyone. And many times, we find out that you don't want a relationship. You think you want from your mind, from the standards, because you have a certain age, because societal standards tell you, because people ask you all the time, why are you alone? When are you going to have kids? But we understand that the soul is having another process of loneliness for certain reasons and purposes.
Mm-hmm.
So tarot, astrology, and even Akashic records are the tools that I use to put the truth on the table.
Exactly. And this is what I really like about your tarot reading.
Yeah.
And what I find different from the others is that there are many possible futures. So
Yes.
you tell people what they need to work, what they need to change so they achieve their best one.
Yes.
It's not just this is going to happen to you and you will find love this month. No. It's like you will find whatever you want, you're going to get it.
Exactly.
So you can tell people what they need to do. What's the blockage? What they need to change just to get what they want.
Exactly, because the future, many people that come to a reading for first time is like, am I going to get married? Am I going to do this? Okay. So the first thing that we need to understand is that the destiny, there are certain things that we call canonic truths that they are going to happen, yes or yes. But majority of things are possibilities.
Mm-hmm.
So we call them different timelines. The timelines is not that you're going to go 30 years ahead or nothing. Different timelines is that if I choose a direction, it will take me into this path. If I choose another direction, it will take me in this path. So let's say that I have 5, 6 possibilities. Let's just to give an example. We can have many more, but let's say we have 5 possibilities. The approach that I do with the tarot, because you see, like when you come to me, you're standing in a timeline
Mm-hmm.
with your blocks, with your obstacles, with your mindset. If I only read yes or no, you're going to get what you want or not. I am maintaining you in that timeline that obviously is not being satisfactory. That's why you're coming to a reading.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So then my purpose as a therapist is to tell you through the tarot, is to tell you, you're standing in this timeline because you have this block, because you have this pattern, so I have mixed the tarot. Not only me, I mean, this is like an ancestral tool, but we've gone to like mix the tarot with other tools like family constellations, different forms of healing, because the tarot has that capacity, that range. We don't know it, but it is a very powerful tool.
Mm-hmm.
So where are you standing? How can you change your timeline and go to a healthier one?
Mm-hmm.
That is the real purpose of a therapeutic tarot session.
And you said something very interesting too about what you want, but what your heart wants.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
There is a big difference.
There's a big difference.
Yes.
And this is the tool, the most important thing for manifestation. Because you think about something you want and you say it, but if you don't feel it here, you need to feel you deserve it. And for that, you have to open the heart, because we go through the world with our heart closed, not to feel, not to be hurt. So we really need to open the heart and being aware of how much we deserve. So when these 3 things are aligned, manifestation happens. Amazing thing happens. We are closer to God.
Yes. Many people, it's like, when in the sessions, it's very interesting. It's very confrontative, and a person can go from crying to laugh when I open the cards and said, like I guiding the session, suggest certain questions. If I leave the questions only to the client is talking from the ego, which is normal. So as a therapist, my job is to guide the session to take this person to a better situation. So it's very interesting because I have seen during my sessions moments where people go from crying and complaining and I'm suffering to when we do that, like that question, like let's ask, what is your soul really wanting? And the answer is completely different. People start laughing.
Yeah.
Because we are in this dissonance between our ego and our souls.